What's going on, y'all? My name is Omari the Rebel.
And of course, I am the Big Pink Pegasus.
And this is Tribechat, the long-form podcast about alternative sexuality of Nzuri Kabila or NK swingers from a black perspective. We make you think.
We make you laugh.
And we make you come.
For real.
Recording in WTF Media Studios in Soho, Manhattan. Catch us every Monday and Saturday on Full Swap Radio and Thursdays on K97 FM, the adult party station. Make sure that you sign up for allplayground.com. Matter of fact, Dave, drop a bomb for our sponsors, allplayground.com, please. Yeah. Yes, make sure you sign up for All Playground and join the community. More about them later. Over there, it's a lifestyle meeting site for fraternizing, networking, and fucking. I really like fucking. Like, do you like fucking, ladies?
Yeah.
Was the question, do they like fucking ladies or do they like fucking in the fact that
each of them, because I meant in a plural sense. Like, yo, I was just asking. All right. So how about if NK Swingers and Alt Playground and you guys together, we put together an event in Alabama called the Monster Fuck Rally?
Say again now.
That was real fast. I agree.
It was really, really quick.
We do an event and we'll call it the Monster Fuck Rally.
In your town.
Yes.
He's asking, what do you think about that? A minute ago.
I mean,
because I don't know why. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing yet.
Is it in
Just go ahead.
orgies of the big old gangbang? Like what's going on?
Oh, we can actually we're gonna work it all out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you some time to think on it. All right. So moving on now. Normally, I introduce our guests with a short bio, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So if you guys aren't familiar, we did a news segment in the past.
Yeah, a little.
So what I said is this. In a previous episode, if you guys are familiar, we did a news segment. Now, there was a viral sensational video about mother and daughter, Miss Karla McKoy, right? Now.
And Rykia Lewis.
and Rykia Lewis.
Right.
All right, so in the viral clip, one of the things that they discussed is shaving each other, making sure
Waxing.
that keeping each other very well groomed in your intimate parts, as well as watching sex tapes. So,
first of all, I think you forgot to say the major thing. This is mother and daughter.
Yes.
I think, we did the clip on, the little clip on it in the previous interview, but the people watching now may not have seen that. So you got to make them understand why this is interesting. This is mother and daughter.
We just played this clip right here. We'll drop this clip.
I'm Karla, I'm 44, and this is my daughter.
I'm Rykia, I'm 26 years old, and we live in Jacksonville, Alabama.
Look it up, feels so good.
We do everything together.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
I've had people say that we're too close, point blank, and I was like, what? I showed her my first sex tape about 2 years ago.
I showed her my first sex tape maybe a year ago. I was like, hey, I want to spice things up. I bought this outfit, what kind of positions do you think I should do, or what do you think we should do? And she was just like, oh, girl, prop your leg up in this angle. Maybe your back should have been a little bit more arched in this position. I had one significant other in the past that knew that I shared the video with my mom, and he was like, you guys are sick.
I'm proud that I created her. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. It makes me feel wonderful to love on her. She's here, I'm here. You have to live every day like it's your last, and that's what I'm gonna do with my daughter.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad to have you guys here, ladies. And I'm glad to have you guys tell your story. It was a lot of people that were interested in hearing more details about your story. And as a platform about alternative sexuality, especially for black people, it will be only right to give you guys the opportunity to go ahead. So how are y'all feeling? So let me jump right into it without no foreplay. So you discussed watching each other's sex tapes. We actually talked about that on the phone. Was there anything that you wanted to add to give that statement some nuance and clarity?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. How can we clarify? We Well, for one, my daughter and I are very, very close, and we are constantly in each other's business, to be totally honest. Some people think too much, and probably how we ended up on the show is because we are super close. So in this particular situation, I think maybe the first time I had my phone out and my daughter was sitting next to me, and I was like going through old videos and old pictures, and she was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm deleting some of these old,
Videos.
videos."
Right.
And because we are so close, it's nothing for her to be like, "Oh, what is that?" So that's how it came about. It's like, oh, so it wasn't really like, oh, let's just sit here and have a whole, watch your sex tape. So,
And that was very important. That was very important for us to know. I'm going to just say, I didn't mean to cut you off, Karla, but just because since your story came out, it would seem like this mother and daughter sex couple, you know what I mean? They just watch each other's porn and just do all this sexual stuff to each other. So this is why
people comprehend in headlines, you know what I'm saying? So what happens
So
is
this
you
is
get sound
exactly
bites.
why we want to give you the platform to explain exactly your point of view if you choose to. So go ahead.
Exactly. And so, that's it. And of course, with, TV, you only get a piece of the information. And people can take it and run with it and think what they want, which is fine. For one, she and I are two grown adult women. So we're super close, and she's my blood daughter.
Right.
So, thank you for allowing us to share that part because, people don't get to see or hear everything, the context of it.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, because the media has a need to make the story more sensational. Now,
They want to make it juicier. And,
Absolutely.
They want to
So
put on
now that you have clarified it, you have become that much more identifiable for me because I was looking at the comparison of y'all's age. So you had her at maybe 17, 16?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Right. So I had my son at 18 and our ages are the same. So that being said, I don't bring him to, and we're a swinger group. I don't bring him to the swingers stuff, but he's aware. So I get, it makes it more relatable now.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Ladies, actually, we're going to go in a little bit more depth. But before we do that, actually, I want to start off with our news segment, okay? So, Nzuri Kabila is the literal Swahili translation for the term beautiful tribe. Keeping with the cultural continuity of our brand, we begin with the Swahili term for what's the news, Habari Gani. All right, so in our first bulletin, President JFK's mistress breaks her silence about a love affair after 60 years, according to Ashley Cobb. More about her later on.
A little later.
Okay, so the 83-year-old Deanna DeVay alleges that she had an on and off again affair with the 35th president of the United States, John F. Kennedy, for years until he phased her out, making her feel used. The relationship allegedly began in 1958 when DeVay was a 28-year-old college student. She first met the president while she attended a political dinner for Kennedy, according to DeVay. Kennedy initiated regular rendezvous. A clandestine driver would scoop her up from an off-campus residence and cart her to wherever he was campaigning. This is a quote from Ashley and Cobb. Now, that's what I call serving your country. I want to salute you, Mr. V, because you're a national hero. Because you fucked someone's husband for America. History is boring. Nah, seriously, history is boring until you learn that John F. Kennedy had ninja hoes in the White House. So, moving on to our next bulletin.
That motherfucker is a hoe from long ago. This ain't even news no more.
All right, so that...
When did he ever be able to be president? How many hoes did he have? Go ahead, just go on to the next shit.
All right, on the next bulletin, a Christian OnlyFans star is blasted for saying that Jesus would have loved sex workers. Also from Ashley and Cobb's Gossip and Gasms. All right, Christian OnlyFans star who makes millions from her adult content has been blasted after saying Jesus would have loved sex workers. Nita Marie, she's 45, believes her sexuality is a divine gift and that God gave her permission to strip off after asking him directly in
I feel
prayer.
like that too.
As the Daily Star reports, some are calling her delusional, adding that it might be Satan talking to her and answering her prayers. Now, on Tribechat,
never know Satan
we have an
answers
affinity for the absurd. Now, that sounds absurd.
But
now,
it's not.
listen to this. According to history, how absurd does this sound? Now, Saint Nicholas, commonly associated with Santa Claus, is said to have aided the poor father of 3 marriageable girls who could not afford their dowries. To save them from a life of prostitution, common fate for unmarried women in 3rd century Asian Minor, he dropped 3 sacks of gold down their father's chimney later one night. Sounds like another St. Nicholas, you know?
Now you see the derivative?
He's known as the patron saint of prostitutes. So you're taking your kids to the mall to sit on the lap of a cosmic sugar daddy. All right, and
Cosmic trick. He ain't no sugar daddy. He's a fucking trick.
well, she makes more than her fair share of gold in her chimney. Currently, she earns $1.8 million a year from her online videos, and she's writing a book about religion and sexuality to be published in 2022. The book will help women reclaim their birthright and enjoy their bodies.
She gonna talk about the sacred whores. I'm telling you, people don't know about that, and they're in the Bible. It was a whole. Listen, I want to just share that with you. Just one thing with you. There was whores in every religion, and they were sacred people because they kept men from going fucking crazy, and they aided them. They took care of the proclivities that the wives would not necessarily do. I'm just telling you. Go
Since
ahead.
we're on content too, actually, since we're on adult content, Secrets of Playboy docuseries is set to release in 2022. The dark side of Playboy being explored in an up-and-coming docuseries from A&E. The show, Secrets of Playboy, will expose hidden truths behind the empire that created the late Hugh Hefner, who died in 2017. The 10-part series is set to premiere sometime in early 2022, the network announced today. I'm sorry, yeah, that's when he passed.
I thought he was dead in like 2010.
Yes.
He probably was, but
There was a side of Playboy. That nobody wants to talk about. Former Bunny mother P.J. Matson says in a clip, he was an advocate for sexual freedom and the First Amendment. Another interviewee says, while former director of Playmate Promotions Mickey Garcia adds, and he really did believe he owned these women. There's some things that never saw the light of day. All right, Omari the Rebel and Habari Ghana, your news segment. So let's get back to you guys. All right, so when we were talking about watching each other's sex tapes, you guys said that, like, when it came up, you said that you were deleting photos. So what was you, so it was, who saw the sex tape first? Like, whose sex tape?
Yeah, she saw mine.
Okay.
And it really wasn't a sex tape. You know, you have your phone out.
you got little shit in your phone.
Yes.
Exactly. And
Little
so
clips.
she and I, the way we're sitting here close right now,
Right.
this is normal for us.
Right.
You know, we sit in the house, watch TV, watch a movie, you know, scroll through Instagram, whatever. And you know how people multitask, looking at Instagram, looking at TV. And so, yeah, that was it. I was like, get rid of this, get rid of this. And so she was like, oh, okay, all right, mama. You know, I'm like, girl, yeah, that's it. So
Yo, the camera is the best sex toy.
Technically, yeah. What'd you say?
No, I said the
What did you
camera.
say?
The camera is the best sex toy. As a matter of fact, I want to go into
I
that a
can
little
think
bit
of some
further.
others, but
And we did a little
yeah.
research. It says that, Karla, you're married, right?
No, I'm divorced.
Oh, so you're no longer partnered?
No.
Oh, are you looking for someone?
Not at this moment.
Okay.
Say that.
Rykia, are you in a relationship?
No.
All right, how do you ladies identify sexually? Are you heterosexual, straight? How do you define your sexual experience?
Straight.
Ooh, somebody's pausing.
Yeah, she's
Rykia,
quiet.
what's going on? No, she ain't said nothing, Rykia. She ain't said nothing. She said straight, and that was it.
Well, she's like hetero-flexible.
What's going on?
Me personally,
Yeah.
Give us some sound,
I
babe.
have like dealt with girls in the past, but I could never like be
In a relationship, I feel you.
Yeah. So I'm good with I want to be with a man,
Right. Ladies
Definitely.
are fun.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
you want to. I get it. I totally 100% get it.
On a more serious note, you ladies are fitness instructors. What got you ladies into fitness?
I think for one, I lost about 30 pounds. I was overweight and I needed to get healthy and get fit, and that started it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just grew to love it. And so many of my family and friends were like, "Oh, girl, what are you doing? What did you do? You know, can you help?" And so, yeah, it just kind of started.
It found
there.
you.
Yeah.
So did one of you inspire the other to get into fitness? Because I've seen that both of you on your profiles that you were into fitness. And you're certified, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of just, when she got into it, I kind of just like piggyback and was like, okay, let's make this a family thing. Let's do it together.
I was about to say that people don't know how many things are hereditary. We think it's just physical traits, but you know, desires are hereditary too. You know what I mean? Idiosyncrasies, a lot of things that are unspoken.
You know, I'm glad you know what? I'm glad you brought up desires. Now, this question is for the girl with the dragon tattoo. Tell us about your OnlyFans content.
I actually got rid of my OnlyFans. I was getting too many like crazy requests and
What's a crazy request? What do you consider a crazy request?
I mean, I've been having people blowing me up asking, can they drink my pee?
Yeah, that's
can I want them? Just weird
so
stuff. I mean, a lot of people.
Hey, that's a kink. Some people are into that.
So I see how you wind up here. No, it really is a kink, and I realize why y'all are so thrown back by our freedom and openness about it, because this is really a blown up story.
Yes. Do you ladies know what sounding is?
No.
Sounding?
No. I'm telling you,
One of you ladies,
literally not listening.
whoever
to
doesn't
me.
have the phone should look up what that is, like sounding and sex, and like, you know what I'm saying. We
She
talk
on
about
it.
that. You know what I'm saying. But so with your OnlyFans content, what type of content did you have? Like, were you performing by yourself, or did you have a partner?
Sounding and sex.
They too interested.
Read that real quick.
Look at it.
Sounding is a practice where men insert specially designed items made from metal or glass into the opening.
See, we talk about crazy shit like that on here all the time.
The aim of this practice is to enhance okay, so stick something in there.
Yes, you stick it inside while it's hard. And there's some type of pain is pleasure symptoms to people like this. There's a whole range of kink. There's a whole range of fetishes and things that, you know, people get sexual pleasure from. And they need an open space where they feel like they can express themselves and explore, you know, judgment free. And there are other people like them that make them feel comfortable. Because, hey, sex is natural. You know what I mean? And to be honest, we all have some shit that you know you want to do that's fucking strange. God damn it. You all know that. Each one of y'all have something that's like, oh, I think this is weird.
We believe that, you know, people should do what makes them happy.
Right.
Absolutely.
Like, whether, you know, for us, people make a big deal about just us talking about sex. Like, really, like, that to me, between adults, it should be normal. So
It
I
is
definitely agree.
normal.
If somebody likes a certain thing, they have every right. If that brings you pleasure, if you're not killing, stealing, what goes in
Or
your
hurting
house is
somebody
your
else if you
business.
find a willing participant.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Yeah.
if that's what they like.
Listen, it is so, I swear to God, because I had all kinds of, and you know what? Shame on me. Pop my hand. I had all kind of predetermined ideas about y'all based on the things that I read. No, not that they were negative. Not that they were negative, but I really thought that you guys were like sexually open and expressive like us. When in all actuality, the only thing that happened is that they're really close, and one looked at something else and decided that, okay, they're young enough. 18. She was still a child when she was, you know.
We're still
So
in a
they're
real
young
sex
enough.
negative society. So then overall, the conversation that they have
But they
already about open
sensationalized it.
sexuality is something that makes people feel a little bit uncomfortable. You know
No,
what
but
I'm
they
saying?
sensationalized a regular situation, and probably because you're black. But hey, if it gets you,
Right, exactly. You know, we've had people, you know, for us, because we are so open-minded, you know, we've never been, you know, people that are like, oh God, like, are they really crazy? Like, oh, you know, women see things that are funny, but to judge people, no, we're not going to do that. But yeah, we've been told, are y'all having sex together? Like,
right, because
we're
that's
like,
the way it
really?
seems.
No. We've
That's the
had
way it
all kinds
seems.
of comments and things that people like, the OnlyFans. oh, okay, I thought I was going to see y'all having sex. Like, no, you're not. So yeah.
But I know it made your numbers jump up, though. I'm sure that she was
it
doing a
did.
lot. Like, I'm sure there was a whole lot of money being made once they see, oh, they have so many ideas and fantasies. I'm about to click on and
Right.
see.
But you see that money wasn't worth it because she shut down her damn page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I feel
mean,
you.
I definitely made a lot of money just off people assuming that it was going to be this or that on there. It was kind of like easy to bring in, but it just got too weird.
Yeah,
like,
not worth it. I understand, 100%.
All right, speaking of sex work, actually, I wanted to bring something up. So, as you guys know, we're located in the What the Fuck Media Studios in Soho, Manhattan. We're from the tri-state area, New York and New Jersey. If you're familiar with the hurricane season, there has been excessive damage that has done damage in the community, and a lot of people are suffering trying to recover. So we're also sex positive, and one of the organizations I'm a member of, SWAP, which is Sex Worker Outreach Program. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up that graphic. You guys can follow them on our Twitter and our Instagram. As a matter of fact, on our Twitter, I quoted this tweet with the hashtag hurricane season. So you guys will look that up. This SWAP Brooklyn, they say anyone in NYC who was affected by flooding can apply to our stipend fund. Email us at Brooklyn SWAP, that's Brooklyn SWOP at pm.me to apply. And if anyone wants to donate, they can help. They can get these funds out. You can donate at their GoFundMe campaign. So you guys can look up. Yes, exactly. We need those coins.
That's right.
Take those coins to SWAP USA, and you can find a constituency of the sex worker outreach program in your community who's doing the work for sex workers. And if you want to join Brooklyn's pledge to help give some of the relief to people in the tri-state area, we can definitely appreciate that. So, moving forward, I wanted to ask you, on a lighter note, has either of you ever been to a sex party or ever considered being in an open relationship? Like non-monogamous?
I've never been to a sex party or been in an open relationship, but I did discuss it with my ex. Like, maybe we should go to a sex party and just see how it is.
Who brought it
It was your idea?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Who brought it up?
Yeah, it was my idea, and he
Okay.
kind of just let me be free when it came to stuff like
She's
that.
freaky.
So he would be like, "Yeah, we can do whatever you want to do. I'll follow your lead." So I definitely want to try it out. And
Okay.
I may not participate, but I want to,
Well, so
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, in our space, that's absolutely fine. Because we have, just speaking from personal, our space, we have a lot of heavy hitters, but we also have people who just come to be voyeurs, and you got newbies who just want to find out if this is a space they belong in.
Yeah, but I like doing stuff, like touching.
Yeah, but no, that's what you like doing. You need to find somebody in there that's okay with that. And that is, we go through a whole gamut of rules so everybody is made aware of what is allowed and what's not. And if there are verbal safety precautions taken as well as physical. So I'm just giving you the skinny so you can make a better.
The idea is so that you, like I
I've
said,
never been to one, but I definitely have thought about what is it like. So I think
Right.
that curiosity, to me, I think anybody would be lying if they said that
They
were
weren't
not
curious, right?
about things like that.
Right.
So yeah, it's just like you said, finding out, if it is a safe place as far as protection and what people do to make sure that everybody's clean. Yeah.
oh, see, they're curious. Look, I'm glad you ladies are curious because I'm actually going to go into that. But first, we talked about being sexually open and in a judgment-free zone. So now I want to talk about slut-shaming right now. You know what I mean? You are familiar with the term slut-shaming, ladies?
If you weren't then, I know you I'm sure you've been slut shamed
Really?
as of late.
Let me play this clip real quick.
I'm very secure in my goddamn confidence. I don't want to fucking wife up no hoe, all right? And I'm tired of women out here telling dudes, small dick energy, you're insecure, da 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 da. Bitch, I'm not going to the Lamborghini dealership with 300 bands to pay pay $300,000 for a Lambo with 200,000 miles on it, bro. It's bullshit. We need to start holding these women accountable. You want a dude that's 6 feet tall, $100,000 a year, gonna protect you in times of danger, take care of you, be a leader, 6-figure nigga, abs, all this extra shit, but you can't even be a fucking decent woman and not be a slut? Fuck out of here, bro. I need you guys
He's
to hold these women
horrible.
accountable too. They gotta meet
Not horrible, I
your
won't
metrics.
say that.
Because I'm tired of girls having preferences and saying, this is what I want. This is my preference. This is what I like in men. And then if I turn around and say, well, okay, I don't want some hoe. Oh my God!
How dare you?
Fuck that shit. I'm tired of men having standards and then women sitting there and saying, that's discrimination.
Why
Fuck
they
you.
can't
It's
say
not
what they
discrimination.
want?
It's reality. Okay? We don't want hoes.
Yes,
okay?
you do.
You want to
That's
be a
why
hoe?
sex industry
That's
is
fine.
so-
But you got to lay in your fucking bed and sleep there. Just
Okay. He seems pissed. You know what I'm saying?
He's so pissed he came back in your phone without you turning it on.
So, as a matter of fact, I did want to get into that, you know, but before I got into that, I wanted to give you ladies the floor, and it's, well, when it comes to him, like, you know, not just him, but not just him, but the idea. So, what do you ladies think about his philosophy?
What women want.
He's stumped.
I mean, what part? I mean, I don't.
Right. I mean, what I heard was there's a guy who feels like women, you know, have these lists of things that they want, and
He clearly don't have.
he clearly can't provide those things. That's what it sounded like, and so
Is that why he's so angry?
Is anger.
Right.
My thing is, I had this conversation come up in the Facebook group that I'm in, where, you know,
Dave, can we boo this nigga?
people can choose who they want to choose. So if you
Exactly.
if you feel like women are out here for your money,
Yeah.
get somebody in your category.
Yeah.
You know, don't go after the women that you feel like are going to require
And
all of
there
that.
it is. And there it
That's-
is.
The whole complaining idea, like, so what do you have to say, Pegasus?
I think he just wants women that are out of his league. He has something going.
Exactly.
He wants women that are out of his league, and he has a type because he's extremely angry. So this has happened to him more than one time. That beckons the question.
Matter of fact, wait,
What are
Dave,
you
wait.
putting out to get the kind of women that tell you they want people other than you?
Exactly.
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 That's what I got to say.
Wait, hold on, Dave. We're gonna get into.
All those women on the same page.
All right. I wanted you ladies to go first because hold on, there's a lot to unpack. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Let's pull out the love.
what I need to do is I need to explain the problem to what the guy did, as a matter of fact, as far as what slut shaming is. So let me have somebody explain this.
Hi, I'm Jara Hodge. Welcome to Feminism FAQs, where I try to answer questions and clear up myths about feminism. Today, what is slut shaming? The issue of slut shaming has got a lot more publicity over the past year, thanks partly to highly publicized slut walk protests. But what exactly is it? Slut shaming refers to shaming a woman for being or appearing sexual. It comes from the outdated idea that women are not meant to show that they desire sex. It often means criticizing a woman for wearing clothing someone else might consider provocative, and it sometimes leads to blaming women for asking for it when they get raped. It's worth noting that you can slut shame someone without even using the word slut. And it happens so casually that it can happen to almost any woman or girl, regardless of whether she's had sex. Slut shaming is an example of a sexist double standard, in which men who enjoy sexual activity and seek it out are considered studs or playboys. Meanwhile, in addition to slut, there are a host of other negative terms applied to women in this situation. We need to stop slut shaming because it's toxic to people and our culture. It can damage self-esteem and change the way a person is viewed by her peer group. It limits women's choices for what they can wear and where they think they can go. Let's stop calling women sluts or other terms that criticize them for looking or acting sexually. And let's start calling out people we see slut shaming others.
Okay. Exactly. I have to add to that. So basically, you need to leave the idea in the past that a woman's virtue is somehow married to her chastity. Yo, whoever the fuck this Negro is that adopts the idea that a woman can get too many miles on her. The problem with this analogy is that women aren't cars, they're human beings, and we need to drop the long-standing practice of trying to dehumanize people.
Absolutely.
But if I do see an exotic model that looks like she's built for speed, and hey, I'd love to throw some D's on her like the wheels of a brand new tire. I'm saying it's definitely a go. If she go both ways, like Hazard Life.
And he'll spend that same kind of money for a classic car with them kind of miles on it, bitch.
Hold on. My point is the community is about having a network of people that allow you to be your unapologetic sexual self.
Yes.
It's our code. Your value isn't worth, or your worth isn't diminished as you gain sexual partners. It's okay to have many partners. It's okay to have few partners. It's okay to have none. That's why I like the alternative lifestyle. But, Dave, if you are a part of the community and you're helping to perpetuate these toxic values of antiquity, and we have a special jingle dedicated to highlighting the exceptional brilliance of people just like you. Dave, can you play our jingle, please?
You are an idiot.
Exactly. So I wanted to talk about. Yes, I wanted to talk about Alt Playground. You guys had some questions about the alternative lifestyle events. So listen, you guys want to check out Alt Playground. This is the lifestyle platform that gives you the opportunity to form a community. You'll be able to reach out to whether it is couples or singles, or you want to find podcasters, or you want to find actual clubs and events. Like this club that we, Pegasus and we're heading to Atlanta, Georgia next weekend from 9/10 and to the 11th. We're gonna be performing a live episode of Tribechat at an event called Kinkstock. It's a 2-day event where not only are you gonna be able to participate, it's a Black-owned organization. Alt Playground, they celebrate diversity and such. I'm happy for them to partner with them and to partner with the Secret Lounge and us to have us there for this 2-day event. You'll be able to have your tent there. We're gonna kick off on Friday afternoon.
Because he said it so fast. Omari is super duper excited, so I know a lot of things y'all ain't getting, but it's Kink Fest, so it's outdoor, indoor event.
So what I'm saying is, listen, on the flyer, we have Pegasus and ourselves. We have Ashley Cobb, who is the sex columnist. If you're familiar with a publication called Madame Noor, she's a sex columnist from that publication. We have my dude, this is a guy named the Naked Trumpeter.
I know.
He's a naked trumpet player. And
like it.
The brother has a wife, Ms. Giselle Lane. As a matter of fact, we're gonna be doing some adult content down there. We're gonna have some live footage to bring fresh to you from Atlanta, Georgia, as well as I believe there's a collection of like 16 like singers dancers, my bad. They're gonna be dancing on the property. Now, the Secret Lounge is in Atlanta, Georgia. They have events every weekend, but this is an annual event. But the Secret Lounge is a beautiful property.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, they have a pool, and there's like the little floating Fruit Loops. You can like sit on the floating Fruit Loops and watch, like they have this big ass.
Why you just won't say a tube?
Yeah, because they have a
Fruit Loop.
Yes, because they're like different colors. Because this is on the property, like you can be in the pool and you could watch, like they have like the big ass drive-through size theater. So you're like watching porn on while you're in the water and shit, floating and shit.
The lazy river.
Yes.
With porn.
They have a VIP section as well as multiple playrooms. You guys, make sure that you go on our Instagram, on our Twitter, and get all the details about Kinkstock, and make sure you sign up to Alt Playground and you check out the Secret Experience. Yo, did you have something else that you wanted to ask? Because I wanted to get into
go ahead. Well, you know what? I'm situational, so if it comes up, I'll hop in.
Are you excited about Atlanta, Georgia?
I am super duper excited about Atlanta, Georgia.
We had fun the last time. This time is definitely going to be fun.
It definitely is. I'm interested in seeing how what their idea of kink stock is. You know what I mean?
Like Woodstock.
Right,
kinky.
I get it. But what is your idea of that? You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to be following like a 40-plus hour nonstop party schedule once we get there.
Oh my goodness. Is this an an invite only? Invite only?
No.
This is the great thing about Queen, the black woman who actually owns this organization. This
show
is
up.
open to
The public.
lifestyle as well as
Lifestyle,
people who don't identify as lifestyle, because like she is on a level you can have a seat, have a drink in a bar, or you can join us for dinner or the hibachi dinner on Friday, and you can just get to meet
It's a
people.
meet and greet. Like, it's a meet and greet. You
Yes.
should.
In Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people there.
Let me just dispel this myth for you, because now that we realize you're not the people that they made you to be, swinging is, well, swingers parties, because we're just talking about the events now, are just regular parties with themes that where sex is permissible. You don't necessarily have to do things. Yeah, people are fucking ready to go because they dress down, you know, in their lingerie, because it's just easier to get to if that's what you need to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just regular parties. These are regular people. And yeah, it's nothing to be afraid of. So if you are interested in just seeing, a bigger event probably would be, you should come out. You should come out.
There's expected to be between 200 to 300 people there.
What were you saying, Karla?
Well,
Yeah, I was saying I definitely want to check it out, because I have my new upcoming project is eroticfantasy.com, because
See?
even though, yeah, so check it out, eroticfantasy.com. I create like snippet stories that are fantasy. So yeah, and so I'm into it. It's just not all crazy like the media has made it out to be. But yeah, so this would be something that I would probably be interested in.
Karla, this would definitely be something to give you content, because people, not only do people come there to watch, there are people who perform ferociously because they like to be watched, because they know that someone is going to take their story and put it on paper or put it to wax without using their names or what have you. I just need to throw that out there. But absolutely, there are people that come there and get content, we're muses.
Inspired.
Honey, we are muses.
Inspired.
Absolutely.
I want to also drop down that another reason, aside from being able to do a live episode down there for the 2 days during the secret lounge Kinkstock, we also should try to check out, if you're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to try to go through the Sex Down South seminar, which is an annual event that they have in Atlanta, Georgia. There's going to be an abundance of professionals, sexperts, performers, and sex workers, people who have a grand level of expertise that will be there. And this is also a festival that shouldn't be too far away. I mean, the people that are going to be there, like from King North, Jet Set Jasmine is going to be there, Sonny Megatron, Cinnamon Love.
These people, because they not into this. So he's talking about a slew of porn stars and sexologists and just people who are in the industry. But I have to say this to you, Miss Rykia and Miss Karla.
Yes.
I understand that you found your way in here accidentally, because this wasn't what y'all really do. But you have to wonder, why did you find yourself here? So I say that to you because I realize this is not your forte, but maybe it should be, and maybe that's why it's blown up as big as it has.
Right.
Something to think about. And I'm not saying there's a whole gamut of spaces you could go to in sex industry. So it doesn't have to be something like video or porn. It could just be education, or just, like you said, writing, erotic writing. It could be anything. So I would impress upon you, while you hot as shit right now, use that. Use it.
Right?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, ching.
Also, as we approach the summit of the interview, well, there's a few things that I have to ask you. More important question. Ladies, so do y'all eat ass?
I love this. It's the spontaneous, simultaneous bust out laugh at the same time for me.
It's my job. I have to ask everybody who comes on my show.
He has to. It's in the
I'm
contract.
45 years old, and I've done a lot of things.
Karla. Karla.
Rykia is a freak.
So we ain't even. I get your
Rykia,
smile.
So what about you?
What have I asked before?
Or do you? So are you opposed or against? Are y'all pro or against eating
I'm
ass?
for it. If I'm the type of person, if my partner wants something or he wants to try something, then I'm all for it. I'm not gonna turn down.
Yes.
That's just me.
We're pro eating the booty on here.
We are.
Okay, so
Me, it's just all about my sexual energy in the moment and who I'm connecting with.
That's so.
If that energy is so high that I just want to put my mouth all over you, that's just what it's going to be.
I like Karla. I like Karla.
Yeah.
Okay, so our final question, since you're talking about who you want to be connected with and such, I want each of you ladies to take some time to think about what we have is this segment called your Fantasy 4 Fuck List. If you can think of 4 famous people in your dream situation where you want to have sex with, but you'll probably think, yo, I'm so into y'all, we all fucking at the same damn time.
Dead or alive.
So, ladies, each of you, if I
Dead
can,
or alive?
Dead or
4.
alive. And please don't say Jesus. We want to stay on the air.
Yeah, we don't want Jesus. Not like that.
Somebody they say he
4
was sexy.
people, like 2 girls, 2 guys, or just
Or whatever
4?
you like, but you done let us know something already, though, Karla. You done let us know something already. Now, don't be acting like that. You done let us know. Whomever.
Let's see. Female, it would be.
Yeah.
You know what? It would be Jocelyn.
Jocelyn. Oh my God, Jocelyn Hernandez.
Jocelyn.
the creator of the Cabernet.
No, Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
That's the same
Jocelyn.
person.
Oh, from the Cabaret. See, look at that.
Jocelyn from the Cabaret. And let's see.
1.
Let's see. God, this is a hard question.
No, it's not.
Rykia, you got time to think about it if she's going first. Or y'all guys want to take turns.
You know what? We were in Atlanta and we were at the Magic City and Candy and
Y'all
Todd
was in the
happened-
damn strip club. You look like Boots, Rykia.
Candy
Hold
and Todd.
I
was
look
in
like
there.
Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Let her
You like?
finish.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. It just hit me.
Yeah.
You know who
Candy
Boots is? Go ahead.
She was like doing the money. She was hitting the girl on the ass.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like she would be somebody that would be like
Candy?
Okay, yeah.
So we got Jocelyn and
Candy-
Candy. So we
Candy
2
and
down.
Jocelyn, 2 females, and the guys would definitely have to be. She's so many fine black men. Oh God.
I'm glad.
You know
I'm
what?
glad that you specified.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God. You know what? Idris Elba. Idris Elba is
You better fucking say it.
Yeah, that's the go-to right there.
And I already you should. The other
That's the
one is
ultimate
just
ladies
goes.
go-to.
It just goes without saying. If
Yeah,
Idris
Idris
Elba
Elba-
is one, then the other one
Yeah.
is. We on the same page. Come on now, it's obvious.
If it's obvious from Idris, well, you know what? I don't know this guy's name, but he's an
Oh,
African. He's a Nigerian actor.
I know who
and
you're
I
talking
love-
about.
Oh my God, I can't think his name, but
I
he's
know who you're
honest.
talking about. I know who you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
God.
What movies has he been in? What is he featured
He's been
in?
in a Fat Girl, whatever the hell that was with Monique, and he played her counterpart, her love interest.
Is that who you're talking about? Is that the African brother you're talking about?
Or was he?
Let,
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
yeah, let her go. Let us, what is
He's
he?
so fine.
How does he look? Is he light skinned or is he dark skinned?
He's
dark-skinned.
dark-skinned brother. Dark-skinned brother. Oh my God, I need to look him up. Oh God, you get your
What
people
movie
in,
he
I'll-
played in?
I'm trying to think. I watch all these African movies on Netflix, but I don't necessarily know.
He African.
Let me look at. Let me
Like
look
one
at
strap
Nigerian.
over the toe African.
You find your people in.
The dude from Get Out is
Nigeria.
African. So who's your people? We're gonna start with 1 for you. Rykia.
Me?
You?
Mm-hmm.
You had time, sis.
Honestly, I don't know, y'all. I don't really.
You don't have 4 people in the world that you.
Yeah, 4 people.
In the whole world?
They're not celebrities, though.
They don't have. Do they have to? They say they have to be celebrities. I cannot find this guy.
They just had to be somebody I know. We done seen before.
I know who will be my next person.
Who?
I know who it'll be.
Who?
That old freak Terrence Howard.
Oh,
I just
wow.
I bet he'll just lick a woman just.
You want him to whoop that trick? Or you want Lucius Fox?
He is very sexy. There's a sexiness about him. Yeah, I would say him just because I feel like he would be like highly,
They're both from Alabama.
you know, just his energy would be like, yeah, girl, let's, you know, I'm about to do this. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. I'm waiting for Rykia right now.
Okay. I can't think of her name. What's the Kravis woman with the dreads?
Kravis?
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, I like her.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good choice. We're off to a good start right now.
She just missed the Cosbys altogether and went straight to the Kravis woman.
The Kravises.
Who else? I don't like weird people. I'm weird.
That's what we like, though.
Of course, that's the space
I love
for.
that.
That's what the space is for. Let's all be weird here.
Lisa Bonet is not weird, though, honey.
Friend from the Flintstones. I'm just playing. You said you like weird.
As long as it's not like Optimus Prime, then you know you do.
Oh, Jesus.
That makes sense. That nigga may be able to. He might be able to
transform into a dick. You right.
Into a rose, not a dick, a rose.
Who else?
Damn, just Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd fuck her husband. I don't even know what his name is, but I don't do. Yes, I don't do his white guys, but he is sexy. He's so sexy.
He's
Oh my goodness.
Who? Jason Momoa?
I don't know what the fuck that man's name is. I don't even care what his name is.
But what's
Jason
the
Momoa.
guy's name?
So we got Jason Momoa, we from Bonet. So like you doing a couple.
White guy?
It's white guy. He's really put on a movie.
What movie?
The series movie.
What series?
24? What's the series?
What was it about?
Thor. What's his name?
Fucking, oh my
Chris Hemsworth.
No.
Hemsworth. I like him.
Chris Hemsworth. So we three, you got one more.
Yeah.
So you're fucking a couple and Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. They probably a couple. They probably a throuple and we don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all mine too, but just hurry up because I gotta tell you.
She wrote, tell us.
Maybe somebody with a big butt.
Somebody with a big butt. A girl with a big butt?
A real one or a fake one?
A real one. A real one.
Okay.
Well, enhanced.
Kind of hard.
We don't shame women who enhance.
I asked her preference.
Yeah.
That's what I asked. There wasn't no shame. She just said a real one.
Enhanced.
She has a big butt, and oh God, there's so many. I don't know.
Like a handful or a big old badonkadonk.
Well, like Cardi B?
Like a nice size, but not like crazy. Like
I'm surprised neither one of y'all.
Like that?
She said Meg Thee Stallion.
I was just about to say, I'm so surprised nobody said Rihanna.
And she tall as hell too. Word for real.
No.
I don't like Rihanna.
Let me tell you something. So here's my 4.
She's okay.
I'm definitely, if it's a white boy, I'm definitely fucking Matthew McConaughey. That's definitely getting done. I'm so mad at you, Karla, for that. No, I'm not. I'm happy you didn't because I'm taking Denzel. I'm going to fuck the dog shit out of Khalees. Yes. And
Did you say Khalees?
Khalees, yes. She is beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my why Jesus. And listen, the MMA guy, Khabib. I mean, not Khabib. What's the boxer name? The dark skin. Oh God, he is just. He's tall and he's just so broad. What's
Bernard Hopkins?
No, he's new. He just. Oh my God, what's this guy's? I don't know, but him. That's my 4.
Not that nigga Brodo.
Who?
Not that arrogant ass nigga.
No, Kodo. No, he's dark skinned.
I'm talking about
Adrian
Broner.
No, fuck no.
His
name start with a D.
Are you talking about Deontay Wilder?
Yes, there you go, Deontay Wilder. Thank you.
Our city.
I want to wrap my motherfucking leg around the back of his neck and girl. And girl, you don't even understand. I did that like this is his motherfucking day. I gotta be careful because I ain't bring me a change of clothes, and I do not want to bust a hole in these pants, honey, because they gonna see my whole ass on the train, and I ain't wearing no drawers. So I can tell y'all this like you my sister, and you my mama.
He's tall and dark and handsome.
Oh my goodness. And he looked like he don't play shit. He would just yell for nothing. And sometimes I need to be put in my place. He gotta apologize after he do it. But you could yell like, yo, don't, you know, come here. Let me give you love. But you know I don't like that shit. Why you make me act like that? I know what you need. Like I got a whole scene in my motherfucking head, and I just turned myself so on. I do not have my vibrator to disappear to the bathroom while I'm here. God damn it, Gina. I'm going to shut the fuck up and just, Omari, what's up?
Ladies, what you guys got coming up?
Work?
Well, what is that?
I said work.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Other than my podcast, my little fantasy podcast, that's my biggest project right now.
Podcast. It's about what again? Tell us about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a private podcast where people can basically download my erotic stories. So it's totally, explicit, and it's grown folks, grown folks.
It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's adult. It's adult.
Is it gonna be group sex in there?
Huh?
Is it gonna be group sex?
There is a variety. I am a woman, and I think that women should express themselves sexually. And if you have to do that through writing, if you do it through whatever way you choose to express it, I choose to do it through writing, my little snippets in my stories. That's the way I do it. So yeah, I just want people who, maybe leaving work, want to listen to something erotic, may want some ideas, may want to just know what kind of thoughts Karla has in her head. They can check it out.
Yeah, I want to check it out. Definitely.
What do you fantasize that is only going to stay a fantasy? Like, what is some of the content for your writing that is just going to be an idea, and that's the only place it's going to stay?
That's a very good question. Most of the stories that I have right now, it's possible that they could be real. So that's why it's a fantasy. Like the honey liquor is my first one. It's really hot.
Honey liquor.
The honey liquor. So
I like honey.
Yeah, check it out. That's definitely possible. So it's kind of like it can happen. And that's why I wrote it, because men and women can enjoy it. It's like, I could imagine myself doing that. And it may just make somebody say, yeah, I want to try it. So I have some other things in there that I'm going to put down too.
Rykia, what you got coming up?
I'm actually writing a book. And I've been working on this for like a few years.
Since before this whole
since before this, since when I was like high school,
She's been writing for a long time.
What is the content of the book? What's going on in the book?
It's pretty much about kind of how I became the sexual person I am today from experiences way back when, and
it's kind of a sexual autobiography.
Yeah, I guess it's in the genes, huh?
Yeah.
So
Mom, I get to see all your little nasty history.
Mom just said you a freak. How do you identify? You think you a freak?
So what?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if we try to adapt that book into like a series, an erotic series?
That would be fun.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that later on.
You ain't even heard the damn girl book yet. He is just like, how are we gonna make this into a movie? She might have 3 lines on that shit.
So what?
Y'all gonna star in a movie if I make a movie?
Hell yeah.
As long as it's nasty.
Listen, it don't have to be nasty for me. It just got to move around. I could be gangster as shit.
And it can be nasty too.
I could be retarded. I could do a lot of stuff. I could be hurt. I could be a lot of shit. I could be a fucking ghost. I'm talented as shit. I could be a swinger ghost. Have y'all ever watched the fucking Big Mouth cartoon Girls, listen, I don't know how I just got on this shit, but you need to watch. That's some interesting shit. That's some really interesting shit. Because I just said I could be a fucking... What made me think of that is because I said I could be a swinger ghost. Go and watch that shit.
Have y'all watched the movie with Brian J. White? The one... his name is Brian J. White, right? The fighter dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Michael J. White.
Michael J. White.
Michael J. White. Yes, got you.
Yeah. Have
Got
you watched that movie when he was like started dealing with the woman and they started going to the swingers party?
Twa.
Yes.
It's been a long
Yes.
time.
Yes.
So you know I
wanna
seen it.
I
His
love that
stroke is motherfucking bananas. That I just kept going back. The way I have a thing for details, and that's why I like. This is why swinging is what it is, girl. Look at my legs shaking because you get to watch, and that is a space of eroticism too. Like, girl, I got to sit the fuck up. I was just chilling. Look. There is something about denying yourself something you really want and just watching it happen. Yes, I know I can have it, but I would just much rather just let my eyes do it versus, you know what I mean?
You're using your senses. It's using your senses, and it's kind of like I can just
indulging by just
right. I can imagine I can make it better than what it actually ever gonna be just by thinking about what it might be. His fucking girl. I think that should have been a tutorial for men. Like, that shit everybody should know how to do that. It ain't not one woman on the face of this earth that ain't gonna feel good to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ladies, it was a pleasure getting to speak to you. And I hope that we get to speak again.
I'm sorry, I just got into it. I can't do it like he did it. But we did have a good ass time talking to y'all.
Yes. I want to come outside again.
Of course you can.
We definitely gonna have to come to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta right now when we get off here. So yeah, it's no.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Until the weekend.
How long y'all gonna be there in Atlanta? Because we'll be there Friday.
Well, we're just going today until tomorrow, but it's just an hour and a half away.
Look at that. Look at God.
We'll come up there and meet y'all, and it'll be awesome.
It should. You should come and meet us. Listen. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that God like nasty shit too. It's a part of creativity. If he can make girl, sex ain't just, do you know that dolphins have oral sex? People don't know that, and so do primates. They switch position. So you mean to tell me that God made them switch position just to make babies? No, fuck, he know that shit feel good. And this is what we supposed to do. This is for shit is multi-use around here.
So ladies, again, like, we definitely got to link up and try to see if we can get up maybe perhaps in the near future.
They fucking coming.
And I want to hear more. Like, I want to see this podcast. Make sure you send us an invite.
Yes,
we would love to hear it. And if there's anything we can offer, and if we can ever work together on one, that'll be great. So for everybody watching, like I said, you guys make sure that you check us out on Full Swap Radio and K97 FM, and also sign up for altplayground.com. Next week, we're going to be bringing you the episode straight from Atlanta, Georgia, and the secret experience for Kinkstock. All right, guys, make sure that you like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and write your comments in the YouTube. So let us know exactly what you think. And if you guys want to know, like, what's in her book, like, write us a comment and ask us about what'll be in Rykia's book, or ask us what type of nasty stuff that you think Karla might be talking about. Just hit us up in the comments, man, and make sure that you follow us, all right?
If you want to see Omari's dick on the next show, just let us know. Put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Whatever you need.
All right, y'all. My name is Omari the Rebel.
And I am the beautiful Big Pink Pegasus.
And this is Tribechat, man. Thank you guys for inviting us.
Thank you for having us on, y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all ladies have a good evening. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Ciao, my loves.